These cups, did you see them?
I love that.
Those are the ones I'm putting in the.
I love them. For our
Oh yeah, launch
for
party.
our launch party,
I'm gonna put those in the bag.
Gonna be a souvenir.
Yeah, in a little souvenir bag.
I love it. Our little logo is so cute.
I know that's probably what I should ask you. I know about the logo, like what they stand for. You know, strong body, open mind, kind heart. Like though, where did it originate? Because like I remember the one you had like circles, and then they were like different colored. And they're kind of, but it was similar logo. But that's. But where did it like come from? Like where did the idea come from? Not like so like.
Oh my goodness! I
like
love
if
that
you
question,
ask like if you ask a giraffe like where'd you come from? He's like the Brooklyn Zoo, and you're like no like where'd you come from? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like where did it like originate?
Papi, I love that question. Me encanta, me encanta. Okay,
because I have no idea.
So I remember this is about 5 years ago when during COVID. And when I was thinking what I'm gonna do, like the gym is closed, my kids don't have a school, and I need to do something. And I started to thinking about making videos for YouTube and be more.
When your brother was
my brother told me like you need to start and use your fitness gifts for online, for YouTube, for the social media, open a website. He's like, come on, do it. And I didn't know how to do it. So I decided to open a company, a fitness company, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't know videos, nothing. But I started to think about fitness, but I couldn't find nothing that inspired me to do fitness, only fitness. I started for a little bit, and I'm like, no, but I need to share more. I need to share everything. Yes, because I do not believe only in fitness. I believe in fitness as part of our whole. See, because it's our body. It's taking care. Yeah. See, the trilogy, our trilogy, papi. Our trilogy.
That's funny. You're wearing
close to my heart here. Our trilogy. Oh my goodness. I got too excited. Anyways. So I thought, I believe in the trilogy. I believe in the body and taking care of my body, but I believe in mental health, and I believe in motivation and inspiration, and I believe in the love for life, and I believe in God. So I'm like, I want to integrate body, mind, and spirit. I want to do the three of them. So that's when I decided to do my certification as a life coach, as a wellness coach.
Oh yeah, right.
So I started to get more certifications that support what I truly wanted to do.
Correct.
It was the whole the trilogy, no? So I was in my bed trying to think about a logo, and I thought, okay, what represents the body, the mind, and the spirit? Then I thought, okay, for the body, una pesita, because that's my thing, fitness and weight training, and I love that area. So I want to be a pioneer of fitness, especially for women, but for everybody, no? But then I thought, okay, weight is perfect. And then I looked for an open mind. And then I thought, well, a little bulb would be good, because it's like ideas and inspiration and motivation, and it's light.
Right. Yeah.
Right. And then I went to look for a bulb, and then I looked a bulb that had a little, that it was on, because it has a little flower inside, because it's what the bulb is constructed internally, but it looks like a flower to me.
The little thing there.
Sí. Let's show it. This. So anyway, so then I thought, oh, this is it.
Kind of like a gear.
See, so the flowery side of the bulb represents a mind that is open, but open in the sense of be free, a free mind. that opens by for itself. That is
Blossoms.
correct. So an open free mind, and the bulb with a flower inside represent that to me. So that's how it looked. And then I look for a heart that represent kind hearts, that represent our spiritual practice and our spiritual connection with God. But however anybody wants to express it, right? So that's why I call kind hearts, because we all have the same heart.
Right. We all have the same center.
Exactly. So to me, it's more about integrate the spirit with our trilogy of human beings, because as human beings, we have our body and we cannot reject it, and we cannot say it doesn't have a value. Our body is amazing. It has so much potential, our body, no? And if we get to explore that potential, however everybody wants to do it, it doesn't have to be weights. It can be swimming. It can be
Imagine if
sports.
you didn't have this body and you couldn't taste.
And you couldn't what?
Taste.
What do you mean?
If you couldn't taste, if you didn't have this body and you couldn't taste.
Correct.
You know, like
exactly.
You wouldn't be able to enjoy the foods that you've enjoyed in your life.
Exactly, like the body has amazing gifts for this life, no? So honor the body and make it strong has been the way how I, represent fitness, and I want to represent that with you, because we are the balance, and on a fitness in your level and on fitness in my level, and we can help many people, no? In rehabilitation, physiology, physical therapy, and for me, women over 40, like whatever is our strength on fitness, that's how we help the most. But we support a strong bodies, no matter how you do it, but go for a strong body, not just for a skinny body, for a strong body. No, and then open minds is to me is, and the flower inside to me is like being so responsible for your own life, that you know that you're the master of your mind, not vice versa. And that's my goal, to master and recognize that who I am is not the mind. Who I am is who leads the mind. It's the life that God is allowing me to have in this body and this mind, to see this.
Use it like we had talked about. Use it as a sixth sense.
Yes.
Like sight,
beautiful,
like sound, like hearing. I mean, taste.
Correct.
Thought is a sense. You're in control of it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want that. So you say no. Same thing with the mind.
You lead your senses, and you have conscious that who you are, the life that God is allowing you to live in this body, is the leader of the senses, right? So that if we perceive the mind as the sense, then we lead the mind and not vice versa. But we have been trained to be controlled.
Right.
And that's it's not right or wrong here. It's just a perspective in this, no? So it's not that it's right or wrong, but we don't seem to be very happy at being in this life. I don't see, when I see around, I don't see joyful people. Let's put it that way. Very, very, very few joyful people. And it's because I believe we don't know how to lead our minds, no? And integrate our spirit with our life.
Society's telling us we're behind. We need to catch up. We need to be number one. We need to buy more. So and that creates struggle in people's lives. Correct. Which then creates, emotional changes.
And how you call society, we are part of society. So we are society. We're not calling societies there, no, but we're part of it, because we have been trained to be in this loop, to see things that are super important, that in reality they're not that important. And we create these loops of necessities that are so illusory, no? And then but there is many people at this time that are willing to look for another way of life, for a better way of life, for more an inner way of life that implicates joy, that implicates peace, that implicates simplicity. And I'm not talking about simplicity as being poor, as being a victim. No, I'm talking about simplicity of having abundance, enough abundance, and enjoy life openly with up and downs. That's the simplicity I'm talking about, to go and flow with life and embrace it with everything that it comes, but always being grateful, with gratitude, with the strength and with a balance between our three pillars, which is what we have: body, mind, and spirit. No, so that did I get to inspire?
And they're always at balance all the time. Sometimes you're struggling with one and you're doing okay with the others. So there's a constant daily practice to, keep that aligned.
Yes, but as much as we have it at balance, as much as we have joy in our lives, no? If there is one that is always forgot, then we're always going to feel that emptiness. And sometimes we don't know where that emptiness comes from. But it's because we don't have the trilogy of our gifts in this life in balance, which is, again, we have this body, which we can honor and we can use it for amazing things. We have this mind, which is creative and is eager to learn and to explore. And we have this heart and this spirit that is there for us to actually connect with the life that is behind all this mind and this beautiful body.
Be part of one.
If we embrace the three of them, the life can become a paradise, no matter where we are at. It takes practice, though. That's why we say the practice takes practice, because if we want to get a muscle, we have to train the muscle, and it's not. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. No, it takes years to build it and years to keep it. We just do it consistently as we brush our teeth. We just build our strength, we build our body, and we work consistently on it. But the mind is the same. Right. If we let it be and we don't work consistently on having them and being the leader of it instead of vice versa, then anybody is thinking for us. Anybody is putting ideas on us. And then now that everything is trained, is trendy to have several mental illness that when I was a kid I didn't even know exist. Right. And when I was a kid, people in Colombia tell me that, they'll be like, go broom the house. What? I don't know. You have a life? Be grateful and broom the house. So we learn that way, but again, we're part of the society. However, we are part. That's what we learn, right?
I get it.
Oh my God, we have inner jokes. Anyways,
but they started off as circles. I remember that because I remember those at Lifetime. Right. When you had your little brochures and stuff with the circles, you put the circle with the dumbbell in the middle.
Really?
But the dumbbell was like horizontal back then.
See, but it was always, because that has always been.
So it's always been the dumbbell. It's always been the dumbbell, light bulb, and heart. They just kind of changed a little.
See, correct, because I have.
They just evolved into that.
And my calling in life has always shared the three of them. I know.
That wasn't the original heart though, because the original heart was just a normal one in a circle.
Yes, but I found this heart that it was always the one that I used. Just like that, I used to sign my Lali in my letters when I was a teenager. In my letters, I used to make letters for the
with
people.
Your little character.
For my so I had a little cartoon of me with hair and a big heart, and the open hands. So I signed it with Lali and a little heart, and the heart was like that, kind of diagonal. Sweet. So I found it and I just put the heart that I always use for my signature. So that's. I'll show you. So people who knew me in college, they know what I'm talking about. I made a lot of letters. At the time, that was our social media, letters and little cartoons.
Yeah, you didn't even think about having a phone back then.
No. But I had.
Did your dad have one? A cell phone? Because of the business?
Actually, I was this. Yes, my dad
because
did.
of the business?
Yes, but my dad did. Yes, my dad did. And he always worked it.
It's like, what is Drew's too?
But we're talking about it. I forgot already. Too many jokes.
We were talking about your heart.
Oh,
and the design.
Sí.
That's how you signed it in high school and college.
So that's where the heart came from.
Then you said you were writing your letters a lot because they didn't have
that
cell
was our
phones.
social media.
And then I said, your dad, did he have a cell phone? And then we got one.
I was the first one actually that had a cell phone when I was in college. Because
oh yeah?
Yes.
Of course you were.
Back
then you were like the hierarchy in the college.
Well,
you lived in a good neighborhood, you had a good house, you had nannies.
Well, in that time, I didn't know people used to see me that way. But remember when we went to Medellin and Fabiancho told us that that I was like the rich girl of the college.
You're the chief hen.
What does that mean?
Like in a like chicken coop. The hen is like mother hen.
Que tenía un corrillo. Que tenía un corrillo.
Mother hen.
Que tenía un corrillo.
That was you. You told me when we went there, you're like, yes, these are the stairs I'd walk up and all the boys would be lined up on the side and they'd just be waiting to see what I was wearing that day. You literally told me that.
But they told me
que no.
They told me that they used to do that. They told me, they confessed it to me that they used to sit in the stairs side by side, and they knew what time I was going to go. And because sometimes it was hot in Armenia, I would go in the morning with some clothes, and then if we have classes afternoon, sometimes I would change, and they'll be like eager to see what was my change. I'm like, what's gonna wear?
She was all covered up earlier. She's gonna have those little low pants again.
Yeah, showing my belly always.
You'd be running.
I was always
running for class.
I was always late and running. Good. Oh, we have to.
Yeah.
The pleasure. What is it? But like I'm not very good with fire. No. Oh, but I didn't ask you about that one. What was your opinion on that one?
Too late. Poof.
Oh, fine.
Que sí o que no.
Que sí.
You should have never told me that you think that emoji.
It's that emoji. That's what it means.
Tell your fans.
What?
What you think that emoji means.
He thinks that this emoji, what it says, what it's supposed to say, like.
I don't know.
I don't know. No, so every time
no
that
sé.
I put no sé, every time that I put guys that emoji on any comments, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is que sí o que no.
Which means I'm right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a Colombian saying que sí o que no. So that if I put that emoji, that's what it means. So yeah, maybe that might be a miscommunication sometimes because of that. I don't know. Let me know.